Okie dokie. Test, 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 test. Hello, let's see. All right. I think we're ready to get started. Test, test, test. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Okay. So have a seat, relax, sit up straight, sit in a comfortable position, but make sure you're sitting up straight. Lift your chest toward the ceiling and take a deep breath through your nose. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. As you're exhaling, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Feel the air moving against the back of your throat. And with each inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, filling your lungs completely with air. Inhaling and exhaling as you need to. With each inhale, allow your spine to get longer and your shoulders to relax. Now in the next inhale, inhale and raise your hands and arms above your head, palms together if you can reach. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your arms and hands back down. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Move with your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. Now with the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the left side as you lower your arms and hands down on the exhale. And then when you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the right side as you lower your arms and hands down. So we're alternating sides, twisting to the side on each exhale. Continue moving with your breath. Fill your lungs completely with air and squeeze out all of the air on the exhale. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring both arms in front and just breathe naturally through your nose. Now bring your hands together, palms facing each other in prayer posture in front of your chest. Forearms are parallel to the floor. And we're going to inhale and reach our hands as far as we can, keeping our palms together, and then exhale back to where we started from, but at the end of the exhale, point your fingertips down. Try and flex your wrist as much as you can. And when you're ready, inhale, reaching up as far as you can. Again, when you exhale, at the very end of the exhale, point your fingertips down as far as you can, flexing your wrists. Continue moving with your breath. One more time. And when you're done, just pause with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Now extend your arms out in front of you, palms facing each other. And we're going to inhale and reach our hands as far back as we can. And when we exhale, we're going to grab our shoulder blades and lower our chin to our chest and breathe through our nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin and inhale, reaching back as far as you can again. And exhale, place the opposite arm on top. Grab your shoulder blades and lower your chin to your chest. Breathe through your nose. Now lift your chin and inhale one more time, reaching back as far as you can. And then exhale, bring your hands down in front of you. Now we're going to take our left hand behind us for support. Sit up straight, lift your chest up toward the ceiling. Take your right arm to the right side. Inhale, lift your right hand up toward the ceiling. And exhale, reach over to the left front corner. Reach as far as you can. And when you're ready to inhale, reach again toward the ceiling. And then when you're ready to exhale, lower your hand down. So moving with our breath, inhaling up, exhaling, reaching as far as you can. And then inhaling back up when you're ready. Move with your breath. One more time. And when you're done, lower your right arm down, and we're going to switch arms. So place the right hand behind you for support. Sit up straight, lift your chest, place your left hand to the left side of your body. And inhale, reach your left hand up toward the ceiling. Exhale, reach for the right front corner. When you're ready to inhale, reach up. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your left arm down. So move with your breath. One more time, inhaling and reaching for the right front corner. And when you're done, just bring both arms in front and breathe through your nose. Okay, now we're going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. Place your fingers spread wide under your shoulders. Move your knees under your hips. Spread your knees as wide as your hands are. Check your index fingers facing forward and rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. We're going to do cat-cow. We're flexing our spine, keeping our arms straight. Our head moves last. And when we exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine and tighten our gluteals. So go ahead and inhale and arch your lower spine. At the very end of the inhale, lift your head. And when you exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, push your upper back toward the ceiling, and then lower your head at the very end. When you're ready to inhale, arch your spine and lift your head. Move with your breath. On the exhale, tighten the gluteals, lower the head at the very end. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, pause with your spine in a neutral position with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our left hand up toward the ceiling, twisting and reaching. And then exhale, take your left hand under your right and relax your left shoulder and ear down on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach as much as you can. And when you're ready to exhale, come down and relax down on the exhale. Follow your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and ear down on the ground and breathe through our nose. Relax your shoulder. If you'd like to lift your right hand up toward the ceiling, and allow your right arm to drape down behind your back. You can reach for your left hip, twisting our torso to the right side, relaxing and breathing. Inhale and exhale through your nose, long, deep breaths. If your hand is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the floor for support. And then inhale and reach one more time for the left side, and exhale back to a tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to do the right hand. So go ahead and inhale, reach and twist. When you're ready to exhale, bring your right hand under your left arm and relax your right shoulder and ear on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, reach and twist. When you're ready to exhale, come down and relax. Follow your breath. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and right ear down on the mat and relax. If you'd like to lift your left hand up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back, grab your right hip if you can, and relax. Breathe through your nose. Inhale and exhale. Take long, deep breaths. If your hand is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the floor for support. And then we're going to inhale one more time, reaching the right arm up, and exhale back down to neutral tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to sit back in child's pose, so spread your knees wide, bring your feet together, and sit your hips back on your heels. Lower your forehead and forearms down to the ground, and breathe through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. From here, we're going to step our left foot forward and come up into a lower left lunge with our hands in prayer posture in front of our chest. Feel free to place something under your right knee if you need to. Adjust yourself so that you feel comfortable. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like a deeper stretch, move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands, reaching for the ceiling, and exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. We're going to switch feet, bring our right foot forward into a lower right lunge. When you're ready, come up with your hands in prayer posture. Try and make sure your knee is above your ankle. If you'd like a deeper stretch, move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up. And exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your foot back. We're going to spread our knees again and sit back in child's pose and breathe through our nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. Now from here, pull your navel in toward your spine and slowly walk your hands forward into puppy pose. Opening up the shoulders. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Pushing the floor away with your hands, keeping the hips in the air. And then pull your navel in as you slowly walk your hands back to tabletop position. And we're going to sit back in child's pose again. So spread your knees, bring your feet together, sit your hips back on your heels, and lower your torso and forehead and forearms down. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to do downward dog. So make sure your index finger is facing forward. If you'd like to do puppy pose again, you can. Just make sure your shoulders are rotated if you're doing downward dog. Get onto the balls of your toes for downward dog. And we're going to push our hips up into the air, pushing the floor away with our hands. Feel free to lift your heels off the ground to walk the dog, stretching the backs of our legs, relaxing our shoulders, opening up our arms and shoulders like we did in puppy pose. Breathing through our nose. And then lower your knees to the ground. And slowly walk to the front of your mat and stand up. Now separate your feet so that they're under your hips about 4 or 5 inches. Hands by your side. From here, inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling. And we're going to swan dive down, bring our hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway. And exhale down. Place our hands next to our feet as we step our right foot back. Our left knee is bent over our left ankle, and when you're ready, come on up into Warrior One with our hands in prayer posture. Breathing through our nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. Now inhale, make a circle reaching up. And exhale, turn your hips toward the right side of the room as you move your arms parallel to the floor. Gaze out over your left fingertips. So our hips and torso are facing the right side. And our arms are parallel to the floor. We're gazing out over our left fingertips. Now, lower your left forearm down to your left thigh. And inhale and reach your hand up over your head. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Reaching for the straightening your arm out, keeping your arm straight. If you can, straighten your arm. Your arm is bent. Straighten your arm. You want to straighten. There you go. Over your head, if you can bend it over your head, but if not, go as far as you can. You can take a look at me if you need to. Here. So the arm is straight, and if you can move it over your head. No, keeping the arms straight. Only go as far as you can. Okay, with your arms straight. Over your head. You got it. There you go. Perfect. And then inhale, bring your arm back and face forward, again in prayer posture. Hands in prayer posture in warrior one. Then inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees, pull your navel in, and inhale. Reach your hands up toward the ceiling, palms together, and exhale your hands down by your side. Now inhale, reaching up, and swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway, and relax down, stretching the backs of our legs, hands on the floor. Step your left foot back, so your right knee is bent over your right ankle. When you're ready, inhale and come up to warrior one. Hands in prayer posture, forearms parallel to the floor. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose, take long, deep breaths. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, reach up, and exhale, bring your arms parallel to the floor, keeping our right knee bent over our right ankle, gaze out over our right fingertips. Our hips and torso are facing the left side now. Breathing through our nose. Now, lower your right forearm down to your right thigh and move your straight left arm over your head, facing forward. You can look sideways if you'd like, or down, however you feel comfortable. Try and lift your chest as you do this. And then come back up to warrior two. And then inhale. Move your arms forward and your hips forward, reaching up toward the ceiling. And exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway. And exhale down. Bend your knees, pull your navel in, and inhale, reaching up. Palms together above your head. Exhale your hands down by your side. Okay. Now we're going to do a balancing pose. We'll do tree pose. So if you'd like to stand against a wall while you do this, you can do that. But separate your feet a few inches. Place your hands on your hips. Lift your chest. And we're going to bend our right knee, placing our weight in our left leg. Our right toes are touching the ground. You can stay here if you'd like. Or if you'd like to go further, lift your right foot off the ground. And you can bring your hands in prayer posture if you'd like. If you want to go further, you can cross your right foot over your left ankle. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. And we can also move our hands above our head. Find a point somewhere in front of you and focus. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then release your ankle from above your knee and lower your hands and foot down to the floor. Lift your heels off the ground, relax your legs and hips. And when you're ready, place your hands back on your hips. We're going to do the other side now. So bend your left knee, place the weight of your body in your right leg. Have your left toes touching the ground. You can stay here if you'd like. If you want to go further, lift the left foot off the ground, and you can bring your hands into prayer posture if you'd like. If you want to go further, cross the left ankle over the right knee. And if you'd like, you can lift your arms up above your head, find a point to focus on, and breathe. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then lower your hands and feet down to the floor. Lift your heels off the ground to relax your hips. And now we can sit down on the floor. Place our feet in front of us with our legs straight. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale down. Now lift your chest. Try and notice your neck and your spine should be in alignment, and you want to try and keep them that way. So inhale, reaching up, and exhale, tilt your torso over your legs. Reach as far as you can. Don't bend your head. Inhale and exhale, coming down as far as you can, and breathe, keeping the neck and spine in alignment. If you're all the way down, if your torso is all the way down on your legs, you can place your forehead down. But if it's not, don't bend your head. Just relax and breathe. Take long, deep breaths. Fill your lungs completely. And exhale out all of the air. And then inhale, coming up, and exhale your hands down. Now come to the front of the mat. I'll turn sideways with your knees bent. Place your arms parallel to the floor, or if you'd like to hold on to your shins, you can do that as well. Lift your chest, pull your navel in, sit back and lift your heels off the ground, keeping the arms parallel to the floor, breathing through our nose. If you'd like to straighten out one leg, make sure it's straight as it can be. And then if you want to switch to the other, feel free to do that. And if you'd like to try to straighten both, you can. And then lower your knees down, your feet down, and relax. Grab your elbows or your wrists and just relax for a moment. Take long, deep breaths. Is it warm in here to you? Should I turn the air conditioning on? No? Okay. All right, so straighten your arms out again, parallel to the floor. It's in the 80s here in North Carolina. Pull your navel in, lift your chest, lift your feet off the floor, and breathe through your nose. Again, you can straighten out one leg or the other. See how high you can get them. Keeping them straight is key. And when you're ready, lower your feet down. And then slowly come down, bringing your spine all the way down to the floor. Stretch your arms out like a T, palms facing up. Now adjust your feet so that they're under your knees. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the left side and turn your head to gaze at your right palm, keeping the shoulders on the ground. Relax the knees to the left side and gaze at your right palm. And then inhale, bring your knees and head back to the center, and exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left palm. So now our knees are on the right side and our head is gazing at our left palm. Take long, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, bring your knees and head back to the center. Move your arms down next to your torso and move your feet under your knees. Place your feet so that you can grab your ankles with your hands if you needed to, under your knees. And now we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine and lift our hips off the ground as we inhale up and exhale, coming down an inch away from the ground, not all the way. Follow your breath, inhaling up and exhaling when you're ready, coming an inch off the ground. Pushing our heels into the ground, tightening our gluteals on the inhale. And on the exhale, controlling our body, coming an inch away from the ground. Now in the next inhale, keep your hips off the ground, move your straight arms under your hips and interlace your fingers. Keep breathing through your nose as you lift your hips in the air, tightening the gluteals, pushing our heels into the ground. One more breath. And remove your arms from under your hips, release your fingers and lower your hips down all the way to the ground. Now straighten out your right leg. Lift your left foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your left knee. Relax your left foot, keeping the right leg on the ground. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale, gently pull the left knee toward the left shoulder while you keep the right leg on the ground. Keep your shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Relax your left foot. And then release your left foot down to the ground. Straighten out your left leg and bend your right knee in the air. Now keeping the left leg on the ground, lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Relax your right foot. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And exhale as you gently pull your right shin toward your right shoulder. Keeping the left leg on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then release your right foot down to the ground and straighten out your right leg. Now bend both your feet so your knees are in the air. Lift your feet up into the air. Move your hands up next to your feet and grab the outer edges of your feet. Pull your feet down into happy baby pose so that your knees are on the outside of your torso. Breathing through your nose, you can rock side to side or up and down, relaxing your spine. And then inhale your feet and hands up, and exhale, bring them down. So now we'll do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So go ahead and straighten out your legs. Separate the heels of your feet to adjust your body so that you're on your mat. Move your arms so they're a few inches away from your torso with your palms facing up. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and wrists and hands. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs, your knees, and your calves. Relax your ankles and toes. Focus on your breathing. Observe your breath getting longer with each inhale and exhale as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, lift your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. Then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And when you're ready, push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. We're going to end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale and lift our arms and hands above our head, inhaling through our nose and exhaling with our mouth open wide with a strong exhale. And then after doing that 3 times, we'll do a final breath. So go ahead and inhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Bring your palms together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.